Hello students, I am Snehal from KLE Society's BCA College Nipani. So in the previous session, we focused on the functional testing. Now we need to consider that how the functional testing is going to be performed, and there are the different ways which are available to do the functional testing. So the content which we are going to discuss in this session is nothing but the different ways of the functional testing. So the first way which will be get considered for the functional testing, it is nothing but the design and architect verification. Actually, what is the design and architect verification? A design verification test is a method of testing a product to assure that it meets all of its design specification. Now this is also referred to as a verification and the validation testing. So what it means that verification and validations, both the concept which we have learned in the unit 1. So verification is nothing but we are verifying whether the requirements are matching or not with the specified requirements, and validation, it is nothing but we are checking whether the application is working appropriately or not. So that is the process of verification and the validation. uh, uh, so the design verification test, it is a method to test a product which is going to assure that it meets all of its design specification. Now the design specification are actually maintained in the design phase of the software development specification process. Now as soon as the first prototype is built, the product must begin testing to ensure that it meets all its specification. That is nothing but the verification. See, first prototype means what? The prototype is one of the method or one of the model that which we need to consider when we are developing any software application. So what the prototyping model is going to tell us? The prototyping model is nothing but where we are going to create a dummy model, and that dummy model is used for the development purpose. Now when they are going to used for the development purpose, then we can say that that dummy model is going to be satisfy the requirements from the customer. Now if it is satisfying the requirements from the customer, then actually organization is trying to build the actual software model for the development purpose. But the prototyping is nothing but creating the dummy model where we need to check all of the functionality which we have stated. So that is nothing but if the first prototype is going to be built, then a product must begin a testing to assure that it meets all its specification or the specification. Now that specification is nothing but the requirement specification. Now the requirement specification is nothing but the requirements that we have collected from the requirement analysis or the SRS which we have maintained in the first phase of the software development process. Now once this is complete, it must then undergo further testing to assure that it works as the customer intend to use the product. That is nothing but the validation. Now verification means what? Whether we are verifying that only the functionalities of the system, but the validation, it is the process when we are going to consider that whether it is going to satisfy the customer requirement or not, whether it is designed as per the customer specification or not, it should be get considered. So this is nothing but the design and architect verification. So this is the process which is coming as one of the type of the functional requirement. Okay, so what is the functional design and architect? A design verification test, it is a method of testing a product to assure that it meets all its design specifications which are maintained in the design phase. Okay, now this is also referred as what? Verification and the validation testing. So as soon as we can say that when an software is going to be developed, it is going to be developed by using any one of the model. There are the different types of models, we know that because in the unit 1 we have discussed it. That is nothing but a waterfall model is there, a spiral models are there, prototype model is there, RAD model is there. All these types of models are available, and according to them we can develop any software application. So what the actually behavior of the prototype model? A prototype model is nothing but where we are going to generate a dummy model. Now that dummy model is going to be generated from the scratch, or it is based on the previously developed model. Why? Because each and every time it may not happen that, or it is not possible for an organization to develop any particular applications from the scratch. So what they are going to do, they are going to take the any one of the model which is available previously, and they are going to trying to modify it. So where they are going to check the specifications, that is nothing but the requirement specification, that is nothing but the verification process. And once that process is overall completed, then we can say that that application is going to undergo for the further testing to assure that it works as per the customer intent to use that particular product. So which is nothing but whether the customer is going to accept that product or not. So that is nothing but the design and architect verification, that is nothing but the design and architect verification. So this is the first type which we are going to consider with respect to our functional testing. Now the next is nothing but the business vertical testing. Now what it means that, now a horizontal answers the questions, that is nothing but the solutions for what aspect or the problems like accounting, infrastructure management, billing process, okay, etc. It's often termed as a domain over there. So these are the business vertical testing. What is happening, why it is happening, where it is happening, why it should be like this. So these are the questions which are going to be generated when we are developing an application. So it may going to be generated in accounting, it should be get generated in the infrastructure management, building processes are there. So according to that, we need to consider the business vertical testing also, which is the one of the part of our functional testing. So the vertical answers, okay, answers the questions for whom are you solution designed, and for what industries like the banking, healthcare, insurance, what are the type, which type of organizations are going to use that application. It is basically for that. Why? Because accounting is there, then it is related with the banking. Billing process is there, then we can say that it is related with the healthcare. Insurance is there, then infrastructure management is considered in everywhere, in banking also, in healthcare also, and in the insurance also. So these are the things which we need to consider in the vertical and the horizontal answers of the question. But when the horizontal answers are there, we need to consider the what type of a question, and the vertical answers we need to consider where we are going to consider the questions in a whom type. So in general, vertical business solutions tend to be specific to a given industry or for a specific group of a customer within a given industry. Why? Because basically an applications are going to be developed as per the customer's requirements. So the customer's requirements are going to be grouped together, and according to them, their requirements, that particular application is ready for their purpose or for their use. So banking applications are different, healthcare applications are different, insurance type of applications are different. Why? Because their functionalities, their features are different. Why? Because they are going to be used by the different types of a customer. So what a vertical business solution is going to tend to be specific to a given industry or for a specific group of a customer within a given industry, we can say that. Whereas the horizontal business solution can be adopted across the many different types of industry, by many different types of a customer. Why? Because it is considering the questions or solutions is with respect to the what is happening, why it is happening, where it is happening, when it has happened. So this is the question, it should be get considered with each and every types of a software development application. But a vertical means what, it should be get specific to particular group of a customer. But when the horizontal it is coming, we can say that it should be get adopted, it should be get used across the many different types of industries and by many different types of customers. So that is the business vertical testing. So vertical business solutions are generally thus tailored to provide the better product or service market fit, and as such may have a higher adoption rate within their target market. Through the target markets for the solution may generally be a fewer, we can say that. So this is the vertical general solutions which we need to consider, that they are basically used to provide a better product or the better services in an market, we can say that, or we need to consider over here. So when it comes with the horizontal business solutions, these are relatively low priced and apply to a generalized widespread market. Why? Because when we are developing an application, it should be get considered that it is a lower priced. Why? Because it is always tending to have a questions with respect to the what, when, where, how, when. Okay. So this type of things will be get considered basic requirements. Okay. It should be get considered when they are developing an application. So these are always relatively a low priced and apply to generalized widespread market. Think of a Microsoft Office software. Now the vertical business solutions are more specific to a narrow niche market and are also relatively high priced and ideally more value added. Think think a trust management software for the non-profits, we can say that. Why? Because both the applications, when we are consider in a horizontal business solution and when we want to consider a vertical business solutions, they both are working in a different manner. Why? Because vertical type of a business solutions are working for to whom we are providing that particular application or particular that program, which means that they are focusing on which type of industries are going to use that particular application. But when the horizontal business solutions are there, basically it is basically there for what we are developing, when we want to develop it, which type of applications which we want to develop. Like a banking is there, accounting is there, infrastructure is there, billing processes are there, it should be get used by everyone. So the functioning of the accounting, functioning of the infrastructure management, functioning of the billing process, it should be get same in different types of industry. But the banking is going to work out in a different way, but the healthcare is going to work out in a different way, insurance is going to be work out in a different way. So when we are thinking in a vertical business solution, they are more specific. Okay, they are according to the market demand, they are related with the related for the specific group of a persons, and they are highly priced and ideally more value added. So we can think that trust management type of a software which are non profitable and they are working, they are having an applications with them to generate the appropriate results and solutions. So this is nothing but the business vertical testing. So business vertical testing is going to be divided into the two different types, that is nothing but the vertical and the vertical business solutions and the horizontal business solutions. So what the vertical business solutions is going to consider, that it is going to be considered for the answers of the questions of whom type, and the horizontal business solutions are going to consider the answers of the solutions for the what type. So this is the second one, a different type which we are going to consider with the functional testing. So first type which we have considered, that is nothing but the design and architect verification, and it is generally based with the verification and the validation testing, where we are going to consider that this is the method to test a product to assure that it meets all its design specification. And when it comes for the business and vertical testing, they are mainly focusing on the horizontal business solutions and the vertical business solution. So horizontal focusing on what type of aspect, and the vertical business solutions are focusing on whom type of aspects, more specific for a specific group of a person. So this is these two are the different ways of the functional testing. Thank you.